Before we get into the review, I'd like to welcome back our special guest, Mr. Bonehead. Hello, I am back. No need to be scared of me. Yeah, we get it. Anyways, let's get on with the review, shall we? Okay, what? I agree. What? This is not something I would want to see in a Minecraft movie. This is not the Minecraft movie that I wanted to see. This movie should have been animated, because it clearly does not work in live action. At all. Well, maybe the real world scenes can be live action, but once the characters enter the Minecraft world, then they should turn animated. Okay, yeah, that would work perfectly fine. I will say that the Minecraft world itself doesn't look bad, but adding real-life people in a world made of blocks, made of cubes, made of pixels, really does not work. And I have some mixed feelings about the mobs. I mean, most of them look accurate, but some of them look pretty cursed.
The zombies, the skeletons, the creepers, the spiders, the endermen, chicken, gas, and the iron golems, they all look accurate. The villagers, the pillagers, the piglins, and the wolves, they look accurate as well, but also cursed. The cow looks extremely cursed, the pandas look badly CGI'd, and the pink sheep look ugly.
Not only that, but there are also several Minecraft mobs who are missing, like the blazes, the wither skeletons, the parrots, the bats, the cats, the ocelots, and the list can go on and on. How come we only see piglins in the nether, as well as the ghast? And why are the piglins the main villains of the film? They're not even villains in the game, unless you attack them. And who the heck is Malgosha? Is she some kind of Minecraft boss that we don't know about? And speaking of a boss, how come we never got to see the Ender Dragon? You know, normally you say this because you like that certain stuff include dragons and monsters, but this time, I actually agree with you. Because if Steve never went to the end, how did he get the Elytra wings? Because you can't get those unless you get to the end. Isn't that right, Mr. Bonehead, the Minecraft expert? That is correct. Now, when it comes to the story of this film, it's literally the same exact story as the movie Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. You know, a movie Jack Black is in along with Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan. Except this time, it takes place in a Minecraft world, and it stars Jack Black along with Jason Momoa, Emma Myers, Daniel Brooks, and Sebastian Manson. You know, you actually do have a good point, because the movie focuses on the main characters going through tough times, and then they get stuck in a video game world, and then they try to survive, and their main attempt is to get home. That's literally the same exact story as Jumanji. But the difference is, aside from taking place in a Minecraft world, in Jumanji, the characters have 3 lives, but in this movie they don't. In Jumanji, once the characters enter the world, they become the avatars of the characters that they chose, but in this movie they don't. Although I feel like they should have. That way the characters can actually become Minecraft characters. As long as the Minecraft scenes are animated, that would be great. I also really don't like the characterization of Steve. It's literally just Jack Black playing himself. His humor, his singing voice, because he does sing in the film, twice. And not only that, but this version of Steve relies too much on references and Easter eggs instead of being a survivor, like he is in the game. Yeah, look, as much as I do love Jack Black as an actor, he was not the best choice for Steve. I mean, he did not play Steve like how I would have wanted Steve to be.
Not only that, but his origin story was pretty stupid. Because apparently, when he was a kid, he really wants to go to the mines. But he can't because no children allowed. But once he got older, instead of getting a job at the mines, he illegally breaks into the mines after playing with his food in his original job.
And when he got into the mines, he found something called the Orb of Dominance and that crystal box thingy, which opens a portal to the Minecraft world. There was no such thing as an Orb of Dominance in Minecraft. And the Orb of Dominance and that crystal box thingy, it looks like the Tesseract put into a plastic box. This movie also has so many plot holes when it comes to faithfulness to the game. Yeah, like we already mentioned that for some reason the piglins are the main villains of the film, even though they're not even villains in the game unless you either attack them or steal their gold. But there's also one thing I'm wondering about the piglins. Why are they the only mobs who can speak English? Why not the villagers, or the pillagers, or even the Endermen? Why do piglins speak English anyway? They're pigs. They don't speak English. And also, I'm just gonna say this. Malgosha was a pathetic villain. She was not terrifying, not threatening, not interesting either, and her backstory was stupid. Yeah. Apparently she became a villain who wants to destroy the overworld because she wanted to be a dancer. But she can't, because she's a piglin, and piglins are supposed to be obsessed with gold. Yeah. Very interesting villainous backstory right there. And here's another plot hole. Since when can you use Boots of Swiftness as a recipe for an Iron Golem? That makes absolutely zero sense. You can't even place boots, you can only wear them. Well, technically you can place armor on armor stance, which doesn't say much because that's what armor stance are known for. But I agree. This whole Boots of Swiftness Iron Golem thing makes no sense. I also don't get how the characters instantly learn how to craft things without knowing the ingredients. Like, Henry even crafted something that isn't even in the game. Or even if it is, how does he know how to craft that? I don't get that either. You see, crafting things in Minecraft isn't as easy as it looks, because in order to craft something, you need to know the ingredients, and you need to know which item goes into what pattern, because otherwise, you either get a totally different item that you did not ask for, or you get nothing. I know that for a fact. It even took me a while to figure out how to craft a cake. A good quality I can say about this movie is, well, like I said, the Minecraft world doesn't look bad. At least most of it is faithful to the game. Yeah, I mean, apart from the characters not being blocky, the rest of the Minecraft world looks good. Not great, but good. There was also a scene where we see a pig wearing a crown, and Jack Black Steve was calling it a legend. That was actually supposed to be a tribute to the YouTuber Technoblade, who unfortunately passed away. So, I like that they did that. That was a very good quality with the film.
Yeah, that is very respectful of them to do that. Although, I will admit, the pig itself does look a bit cursed.
Yeah, but otherwise, rest in peace to Technoblade. Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm gonna rate this movie a 3 out of 10. I hope one day, in the far future, we will get an animated Minecraft movie. I hope so too. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.